All right, we've seen Levi Tillemann, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. This guy pepper sprayed himself, and he wants us to think that that is the best way to arm teachers. I'm in more agreement with Oklahoma on this one. Honestly, look at all the concealed carriers out there, and nothing happens. They're already going to the grocery stores. They're already going to movie theaters in some areas. They're going to crowded events, and they're more law-abiding than the police, according to certain studies. So, I mean, if you can't trust your child's teacher to carry a gun, can you trust them to be objective when they're teaching history? Can you trust them to have the intelligence level to teach calculus? I mean, you should be able to trust your kid's teacher, the person that is responsible for their education, which is going to impact their future, to carry a gun. I think that goes without saying. But here's something. This guy is not completely wrong. So here, a student in Seattle actually did take out a school shooter with pepper spray. Now, he did pepper spray, then tackle the guy, but it can be effective. It just can. I mean, if it blinds the person, they're not really able to use their firearm at that point as effectively. So what kind of pepper spray do I think would work the best? Obviously something like this. I mean, this thing right here has up to a 30-foot cone-shaped fog pattern. And this would be good if a teacher had something like this in their drawer or locked up somewhere. It's like a fire extinguisher for psychos. Other things that are more handheld are the flip-top saber red stuff right here. And I always like the flip tops because you do not have to turn something over here. You just flip this top up. The big difference between these two is this one is going to go out with a gel, which is going to be like a very concentrated stream of pepper spray that requires a lot of precise aiming compared to something like this, or another handheld pepper spray that's like this, but shooting a fog instead of a gel. And then you have very innovative ones like the one made by Kimber. So I do think if push comes to shove, 100% teachers should be allowed to carry guns. But I think an overnight solution that should be 100% put into effect right now, stat, would be teachers carrying pepper sprays. I'm going to throw one last shout out to tasers. Teachers should be allowed to carry those too. And this should go without saying. They should go out to the store, buy it, anything they want, and carry it immediately. Thank you guys for tuning in.